host, Doreen Abubakar. Today we have Cherie Griffin-Dunn. Thanks, Cherie, for coming out to the show today.
Thank you for having me, Doreen.
So, Cherie, you have a business called Let's Get to Work.biz. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'd be happy to. So Let's Get to Work.biz is a coaching service that I offer to small businesses, executives, and those who are looking to improve their careers.
Okay. How long have you been doing that?
So I've been doing business coaching for about 8 years, and I decided to create my own business about 1.5 years ago when I realized that I was working for free. And so I saw it as an opportunity to make some extra money.
Wonderful. Okay, so what type of clients do you normally work with? I mean, what are people seeking you out for to help them with?
Yeah, great question. A lot of people seek me out when they're stuck. You get to that point in your career where you just can't move you can't move up any further, or you feel that you got to a point in your life where you don't know what's next, and so you just kind of need that person who can help you figure it all out, and that's what I do.
Okay, so I've sort of looked into a little bit of coaching and coaches and things like that. So what are some of the things that you do? What kind of things do you put people through, or how do you coach them?
Good question, because there are different levels of coaches out there. I am not a life coach. A life coach is more of someone who's going to work with you personally on your personal issues. What I do is I kind of find out what makes you work, and I look at how can we get you to the next level. If there's any gaps in areas of your personal development, we'll certainly put a program together to help you improve on that level, and then we kind of look at what are some of the things you could do differently to achieve the goals that you're looking to achieve.
And so how long of a class or program, how long is the person, how long do you normally work with the people that you work with?
So 90 days to 120 days. So anywhere between 3 to 6 months is how long the program is. You can have a year coaching if you need that. I find that most people within 3 months were able to really pinpoint the areas that perhaps you were doing, just not doing it right in the right areas. And so we kind of show you how to do those things correctly. Kind of move things around, shift them around, maybe get you up a little earlier in the morning to really get your mind working and to set your day up properly. A lot of people are always running at the last minute to get things done, and when you do that, it can frustrate you, and that frustration can set the tone of your day, which then clouds your vision for you to receive all of the opportunities that could be presented for you that day. So we show you how to be more clear.
So are there some things that you went through yourself or exposed or that you had taken yourself in order to better prepare you to be able to coach other people? What in your life have you experienced that, sort of helped you take this path?
Yeah, so personal experience, I actually created my 40 Days to Your Greatness program based on how I was able to take myself from being depressed, unmotivated, and not moving in my career to where I was very happy and satisfied with who I am and saw all of the opportunities that were out there, and I had the ability to take them. And so the 40 Days to Your Greatness is a program. It's called the 5 o'clock hour, holy hour. You get up at 5 o'clock, and for 20 minutes you are meditating, then you are journaling, and then you are learning and exercising. And taking all of those endorphins really prevents you from having that sluggish day. It gives you that boost you need to get your morning going right.
So that's the first stage.
That's the first stage.
Okay, and then what's next?
The next stage is we actually determine what do you need to work on. A lot of small businesses, one of the issues that we have is that we become the bottle washer, the cook, and we do everything, right? We're a jack of all trades and a master of none. And what that means for us as small businesses is that it prevents us from growing. And so I take you from that level of always doing everything to that management level. So helping you rise above that so that you can lead the direction of your company and have your team work out your vision.
So do you work with entrepreneurs too, an individual who doesn't have a team?
Absolutely, because one of the hardest persons that we have to manage is ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you're in business. You don't want to tell yourself what to do. You don't want to have deadlines. You get frustrated when things aren't going your way. And so, yes, we're the ones that probably need coaching the most. We need someone who's going to be there to kind of guide us when we're starting to slip and kind of cheer us on when we're really doing a great job and making those successes in our business.
And how do you do this? Through the internet, phone calls? What's the regimen?
Yeah, so the program, the 40 Days to Your Greatness program, is a self-service program for you that is online. You can go to letsgettowork.biz and you can join that. And for the next 30 days, it is open as free, so you can go in and join that program. For the coaching, we do that one-on-one. So we will have coaching calls that we will do on a monthly basis. Depending on the package that you select, you can talk to me twice a week, and sometimes you can talk to me twice a month, and sometimes once a month.
When people need coaching, have you found that people at a certain stage in the business process, do you advise that people start out with coaching to sort of get a clearer vision of what they want to do, or is should the coaching come in after you've started and tried a few things yourself?
I think that coaching provides clarity, and clarity is necessary in any aspect of you starting a business, in the middle of your business, or reinventing your business. You always need to have the opportunity to see where you can take your business, how far you can actually go, and the successes that you can actually obtain along the way. So having that coach in the beginning will help you set up a stronger business, because of course we need a strong foundation. And that's what I love about SCORE, is that they offer that strong foundation for you to set up your business and know that with confidence, when you take that leap and you register your business and you open those doors, that you have a strong foundation behind you.
So have you been able to utilize, it seems like you have a lot of skills, you come across very, very well. Have you been able to utilize your skills in other ways? Do you offer seminars, workshops, and things also under the coaching?
Absolutely. So one of the things I love to do is do events. And so I did a Wealth, Beauty, and Bliss event where we had the opportunity to teach people how they are enough. And so throughout that transformation, we kind of built you up. So we took you from where you were, and then we began to take away all of those negative words that are constant within us. Each woman, if you don't know, on a daily basis, we wake up and we tell ourselves over 67,000 negative thoughts, and it starts when we look in the mirror. And so this event allowed you to kind of get rid of all of that and realize that you are enough and you are beautiful the way that you are. And understanding how great you are allows you the ability to be so confident and secure in what your passion and purpose truly is here on earth, and it gives you that astuteness to actually provide it to those individuals who you need to seek. We don't seek everyone, right? Because each person has their own audience, and so we show you how to create and how to reach your own specific audience.
Wow. Thanks. Sounds like it was a great event. Do you do those often?
I do try to do those as often as possible. I haven't done one in about a year and a half, but we do have some things in the horizon. At present, I've been doing a lot of hosting, so I get contracted to go and host other people's events. So I'll be doing a women's transformation on September 23rd here in Hartford, Connecticut. So that's going to be a wonderful event. On August 19th, we'll be hosting Pink in the Park at the Yard Goat Stadium.
Park.
Yeah.
What's that all about?
So one of my dear passions is domestic violence, and so I do a lot of fundraising for domestic violence, and I am an independent consultant for Mary Kay, and so I'm also an ambassador for their foundation. And on August 19th, we will be doing Pink in the Park, where 50% of all tickets proceeds will be going to the Mary Kay Ash Foundation for domestic violence.
Mary Kay, I haven't heard about Mary Kay for a long time. So you're a what for Mary Kay?
I am an independent consultant for Mary Kay.
Wow. wonderful.
Yes.
So have you been able to apply some of these coaching skills and techniques that you use, with other businesses in the Mary Kay business?
Absolutely. I think that Mary Kay helps me to refine it because it is a beauty industry, and it's about image. It's about, how comfortable are you in your skin, and how amazing can you look, and how amazing do we make you look and feel.
Well, I haven't seen Mary Kay around for a good minute.
Well, I certainly will have to give you a facial.
I remember, though, with Mary Kay, you didn't see many African Americans utilizing Mary Kay. A lot of us use the other, brands that you go to Macy's or, Nordstrom's and these places to get these sort of what's called the cosmetics for minorities. So does Mary Kay now have more products?
Absolutely. Mary Kay has redefined the industry for women of color. We have color palettes for our foundations that instantly match all colors throughout African Americans as well as Latinas in the community. We also have skincare that is really redefined specifically for our skin texture so that it doesn't take out the moisture. African American women, we love to have the moisture in our skin. That's why our skin looks so amazing and takes a longer time to show the wrinkles. So yeah, the company has also come out with a new product. It's called the Vitamin C Square. It is the only company in the industry who has it. I am so excited.
Vitamin C Square?
Yes, it's a potent vitamin C square. Vitamin C definitely takes away all of the fine lines and wrinkles in your skin. It helps to tighten up the skin so that you look and feel so much younger. And it also helps to redefine the skin color.
And how do you take it?
It literally is a little square. You add 4 drops of water. You're going to go ahead and mix that up, and you're going to add in our serum C, which is going to add that additional potency of vitamin C. And when you put that on your skin, oh, your skin feels like a baby's bottom.
Wow. I think I'm coming around that age where I can maybe use a little of that.
Sure. And your clients might want some as well. So they could also reach me at beautyblazerteam.com. Beautyblazerteam.com? Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm guessing that because you are working with women in Mary Kay,
and men.
Oh, and men.
And men. We do not discriminate.
Mary Kay has men products?
Absolutely. Men need skincare just as much as women do. And as they begin to age, they also are concerned about their skin. And so we have consultants in the area who could certainly work with some of our men who need to have that nice look. When you're a businessman, you want to make sure that everything is looking tight. And a lot of our African American men seem to get a lot of razor bumps. And we have a shave foam gel that will prevent that.
So, have you been able to recruit any men?
Absolutely.
Really?
So, yes, and it's super exciting. I just came back from Seminar 2017, and it was amazing to see how many men walked across the stage as even sales directors.
Really?
Yes.
How many? About how many was that?
Well, I would say probably 3. It's not as many as we would like to see, but it certainly is a market for a man, right? Because they're so less emotional when it comes to business. They are definitely, if you tell them no, they just say, that means you don't want it,
right.
But the next person standing next to you does. Mm-hmm. When a woman gets a no, it becomes very emotional. And she starts to think that it's because of her, maybe she didn't say something right, or maybe, she didn't look as great as she should. So I love kind of understanding the little mix of that and kind of bringing that into my business as well.
So do you have the pink Cadillac? That's all I remember about.
The pink Cadillac,
yeah.
Right? So that is something that my unit and I are working towards. We're super excited to have we will be earning our first free car this month, and we are super excited about that. It'll be a 2018 Chevy Cruze, fully loaded.
Oh, look how
and
you
that's
say that.
Just the beginning.
That's the beginning. So what's next?
What's next for us is we're looking to we're taking it over. We want to make sure that there is not one woman who says, I can't afford, I don't have. There's no need for that. And there's so many women who have gotten to a point in their life where they're so depressed or they feel so less than that they're even afraid to go get that job that they should get in that corporate office, and they settle for less. And we want to reach out and talk to women and men alike and let them know you are more than that, and we want to show you how amazing you truly are. And we want to start with personal development. We want to help you develop into the best person you possibly can be, and that's part of my tagline: discover, design, and deliver the best version of you. And what great way to do that when you know that you have a sustainable product that's in the beauty industry that's going to allow you to put food on your table, shoes on your children, and clothes on their back.
Mary Kay's been around for a long time. What drew you into working with Mary Kay after starting your coaching business?
Yeah, so for me, I was basically dragged. It's the most typical story, dragged to a Mary Kay party. And I tried the product and was super excited with the fact that they had a foundation to match my skin tone. You remember Fashion Fair, made our skin red. Every woman is not red, right? We all have different beautiful skin tones, and I wanted to really enhance my own. And so I was sold at that point, and when I realized that as a beauty consultant, I could buy all of my products at wholesale, I thought, what a wonderful way to save money for my family. And just from there, it kind of spiraled into understanding more about the company, the benefits that they offer, and just really realizing how many people I get to meet. And I truly love to meet women and hear their stories. Every woman has an amazing story to be heard. And when you can listen to a story and see how fabulous it is, it makes that person feel so good. And to know that I've been through it all, right? But it's okay. You should be proud about that, because what you know is going to set you up for the future for your family. And with Mary Kay business, it can actually help you do that.
So you would recommend that women who are looking to subsidize their income or whatever, what type of woman might be interested in getting into the cosmetic, industry? Are they still doing those parties and things
Absolutely,
like that?
yes. Magic happens around the table, right? And that comes from our African American heritage. Everything took place around the table. You learned from your grandmothers and your aunties around the table. Good, juicy stuff about life, right? And so we're bringing that back in Mary Kay. We sit around the table and we show you how to truly get that look that you're looking for. And any person who has skin should be interested in Mary Kay, because it's a tangible business. You put it on and you take it off. When you look at a recession, there's only 3 things that's going to be lasting. People are never going to give up their cigarette smoking. People are still going to go to the liquor stores, and women are walking out with mascara and lipstick on. I am sorry, they are not going to work without mascara and lipstick. And so therefore, we always have a job. We're always in demand. And not to mention that it is a $33 billion industry. So why not get a little piece of that?
And so where is your unit?
So we are located in Hartford, Connecticut at 224 Farmington Avenue. We meet every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. But we are also moving our MK Live studios into the New Haven, Bridgeport area. So we're super excited to have that opportunity as well.
Oh, I'm going to have to check you guys out.
Absolutely.
So the women that you work with, have you found that, I'm guessing because, what type of women have you been able to attract? Being that you're from corporate, being that you have your own business, have you been recruiting women at your level, or have you been able to also empower those who are just starting out, never sold a thing in their life, and
I would say it's a variety. I mean, we have people from age 22 to 65.
Wow.
Yes. So I mean, it's all about, what do you want in your life? Are you looking for something that's going to give you that flexibility, that financial freedom? It's time to set up for your future. I don't know what your 401k plan looks like or your retirement plan looks like, but mine is pretty scary. So I had no choice but to make sure that I set up my family for a strong future. future. And having a second job certainly is helping me to do that. And why not look amazing while you're doing it? You get to try all of your own product before your clients do.
I remember seeing some campaigns about Mary Kay about being a business that women with families can do.
Absolutely. It is fantastic for women with young children or even family. Well, Doreen, you know I have 6 sons and 3 are in college, so I definitely need a job that allows me the flexibility and to work when I need to work, but also pay me the money that I need to support my family. So you can certainly pick your own hours, and that's the beauty of this job. If you only wanted to work in the evening when your spouse or your spice got home, you could certainly leave the house at that time, or if you only wanted to work weekends, it's your choice. It's your business.
Since Mary Kay has been around for how many years now?
We've been around for over 53 years.
53.
Yes.
And have they been able to keep up with the technology changes? What are some of the new things that Mary Kay is about these days?
Oh, absolutely. So every consultant who joins the company is able to download a free app that allows them access to process their orders right in the palm of their hand.
Really?
Absolutely.
Tell me a little bit more about your successes with Mary Kay and a little bit about the challenges that you have faced, because I think you're about the only African American woman I know at your level of Mary Kay selling
wow.
Mary Kay.
So in Connecticut, I mean, you know, of course, Mary Kay and African American directors and successes in Mary Kay varies based on state and varies based on demographic. And so that is what I'm so passionate about in the state of Connecticut, is that we have a wide open market to allow African American and Latinas alike to get into this industry and really dominate. And so I am currently in director in qualification, so I am on my way to becoming a director. And so we have 37 people on our unit, and we're growing.
Wow, 37.
Yes.
And so some of the challenges have been?
Well, some of the challenges is the fact that a lot of black women or Latinas just don't know about Mary Kay. And so you really got to get out there and explain to people who we are and what we do, and we're just taking city by city. So also one of the things I'd love to share with you about Mary Kay is that a lot of the women who are on my unit work very, very hard, and it is amazing to see them go from that person who was shy and didn't really want to express their own story and tell it in front of people, to seeing these boisterous, bold, beautiful women emerge and, you know, taking the world on at storm. It is just so gratifying to see the growth, that potential that can actually happen within women.
Now, you mentioned a little early in the show about this Pink Day somewhere for domestic violence. Could you tell us a little bit more about the event? Is that an annual event, or?
Well, we would love to make it an annual event. This is our first time. So the Yard Goat Stadium, as you know, is brand new to Hartford. And I said, what a wonderful opportunity for us to take advantage of that and bring our families together. I believe that when you are able to have a career that brings your families together, you feel better about the work that you do, because they have the opportunity to see you shine. And so Pink in the Park is something that Mary Kay Ash herself started as a way to grow her company and to showcase the Red Jackets. So our Red Jackets are women who are moving up the career path within Mary Kay. And so on the field that day, on August 19th, we will have our sales directors and our Red Jackets go out on the field as they present me with the check for the proceeds going to Mary Kay Foundation for domestic violence. So it's going to be a really awesome day, and tickets are really inexpensive. They're only $12, and we have fabulous seats for everyone.
So can anybody give? Do you have a website or something where people can give to the domestic violence with Mary Kay, or how do people partner?
Yeah, so for the Yard Goats Pink in the Park, they could go to ticketreturn.com, and the username is MK Foundation. The password is Yard Goats with an S17, and they can go in and purchase those inexpensive tickets at reduced rate from that portal. If they're interested in donating to the Domestic Violence Foundation, they could go to marykfoundation.org and click on the button Donate.
So what is the cost or so to be in? I mean, does Mary Kay have Do you have to buy all the products? How does getting into the business, what's that process?
Good question. So Mary Kay Ash discovered that she wanted to create a company that was very inexpensive for women to begin, because she realized that a lot of these women would be women who stayed at home with their children and had to go to their husbands for the money. So they had to figure out how they were going to actually be able to start their business. And so for only $100, you are going to start your business with Mary Kay, and you're going to receive everything that you need to start and run your business. You're going to have over $450 in actual products for you to demo on your clients, as well as all of your catalogs and supplies and everything you need to get your business started. And there is no subscription base, so it's not as if, like some of the other companies, they want you as an independent contractor to pay a subscription on a monthly basis. There's no subscription cost. You purchase whenever you feel purchasing to purchase the product. You can buy a little, a lot, a purse full, or nothing at all.
Part of the marketing plan for a person to be sort of successful, what is some of that regimen? Because you did mention earlier how, you know, it is attractive to women who have families, but I'm still a little interested in how much time is involved.
Good question. So usually a lot of times when people think of starting a business, let's talk about a franchise, right? So if you start a franchise, you need anywhere between $10,000 to $25,000 just to get in the door, okay? And then you have to pay you have all of your overhead, you have employees to pay, which can be costly for you. So as a small business owner, you are still paying the same bills you normally paid in your household. You have your office there, and you are able to utilize that as a tax base. You are also able to deduct any of your mileage that you're going to use going to and from your clients' houses. You also want to maybe put aside 5 hours a week so that you can try to work your Mary Kay business. You want to make a list of clients that you can contact, and from there we will help you set up a party, and there's lots of free training for you.
Well, thank you, Cherie. It's been great catching up with you today on the show. I'd like to thank you again for coming on to the SCORE Business Showcase. We really enjoyed having this conversation with you today, and we hope that you will come back and visit us again.
Thank you, and I look forward to you becoming a consultant, Doreen.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, that's it for the end of the show today. Cherie Griffin-Dunn from coming to visit us on the SCORE Business Showcase, and thank you.